coming back?
You should be back in a minute.
Oh, okay.
What you need?
I'm closing. I spoke to him over the phone. I'm closing out my contract with you guys.
Is it the membership or?
The membership.
Did you have a training contract or anything?
No. MARINUCCI. Rich. Yeah. Now, do you need to be exactly 60 days out? Because my girlfriend's a member here, and I'm trying to plan this out for her so she doesn't get hit with crazy fees like I'm getting hit with. Do you have to be exactly 60 days out when you fill out this form to not get hit with any fees? Because I called up a month before. The reason I've got like a $35 fee, I can understand the 2 payments for the last 2 months. That's 60 days, it says right in your contract. It was because I had no desire to extend my contract, so I just let it go. I paid it in full with a debit card through Independent Health, paid it to the end of my contract, and I thought when my contract ended, if I didn't want to renew, I didn't have to renew, and that was it. So, obviously it's my fault for not being 60 days out. I called a month ahead of time, though. Spoke with a very unreasonable person, Sherry. She's awful. I've spoken to her twice, and she does not have any customer service skills whatsoever. The reason I asked for Jimmy is because I spoke to Jimmy over the phone, and he was very reasonable, and it was the first nice person I've dealt with. So I can understand having to pay for October because I guess your contract doesn't end, and now November and December. The $35 fee for the payment not going through seems a little excessive to me. Simply because I had thought when my contract ran up, because I'm a business owner, I own a landscaping business, we do snowplow contracts. When they run up, they run up. And I thought that was the case. I'm willing, I'll pay it. I mean, I'm going to pay the $65 just to be done with it, but I do think the $35 is a little excessive for it not going through. Because I paid up in full a year before. I paid the entire duration of my contract. I don't know. I paid with a flex card. I paid like the first 6 months. I paid with it coming out of a card, and then when I signed up with Independent Health, they gave me a flex card for gym memberships and such, and I used that, and I just paid the whole thing in full. I paid out the whole thing with that. It ended. I paid out the whole thing with a card about a year ago-ish, and I thought I paid up until the end of my contract because that was a battle in and of itself because they didn't want to take it, and I was like, you guys have to. This is issued by Independent Health. They said you guys will take it, and they did, but that took some work in and of itself. That's probably what we're referring to. I just want to get this behind me. It's been a big cause of aggravation, primarily because of Sherry. I was unlucky enough to get her twice. When I first originally called to check up on the end of my contract, I was like, I think my contract's running up. And she's like, oh, you got to put in 2 months notice. I was like, I didn't know that. We went back and forth, and it got aggravating, and it got heated. And then I called a few days ago because I got a notice in the mail and I got her again. And it was the same. It was, oh, I remember you, and it was not fun. That's what I'm saying. I paid in full. And I thought with a 2-year contract that it just runs up into the end. Like, the 2-year contract ends, I don't want to renew, okay, great, thanks for your business kind of deal. I mean, that's why I'm willing, with the 60-day cancellation, I'm willing to pay that. That's, if I missed that in the contract, obviously, that's my bad, I didn't read the fine print.
If you have a paid in full, you don't
Really?
That's what I'm confused as to why. If you have a paid in full membership, they should have put an expiration and cancel date in there, and it should automatically cancel. You shouldn't have to do.
Well, this is an interesting turn of events. No one told me this. Like I said, I've been dealing with this Sherry girl, and
do you know who did your contract?
Originally, or
the paid in full contract?
Was a taller guy.
Jeremy, probably.
He was a taller guy, black hair, darker complexion. But like I said, it was a year ago. I mean, I can go to my accountant and get the receipts if I have to for you guys to make it easier.
I can see. I mean, they have ledgers in here that says charging $157.88 for paid in full and basic ownership. Do not charge cancellation enrollment fees, which means they should have put an expiration and cancel date in here so that this didn't happen.
Wow. That's honestly what I thought. I was like, I paid in full, my contract's up, but I got one of those pink slips in the mail that says...
Then they put a billing start date of 10/17/2014, which I don't know why they would do that.
I don't
know who did your contract.
Well, I've been dealing primarily with this Sherry chick, young girl, and she, quite frankly, has no customer service skills whatsoever. So, I mean, you and Jimmy have been the first reasonable people that I've spoken to.
You shouldn't have to pay any of this. I'm going to cancel you in the system.
Okay. I'm sorry? Yeah, today is the 8th. Because in the pink slip it said try to do it by like the 9th. I'm in the midst of building a new garage, so.
Let's go. And I'm going to put on your...
Honestly, that's what I've been dealing with.
Alright, I cancel you in the system so you won't get billed anymore or anything.
Now what about the $45 charge that came?
I'm gonna put a note in here that said you had a paid in full contract and your billing shouldn't have.
I mean, the reason it didn't go through to my card is I got new flex cards. The year went by, and I didn't renew my membership.
When you sign a paid in full contract with a FlexFit card, they should have put an expiration and cancel date. That way your membership
So this wouldn't have even been a problem.
ends that day. You know,
Right.
When you have a paid in full contract, you don't have to pay
Right.
the 60-day cancellation.
I honestly didn't know that.
So,
But my point of contention was just I paid it in full. I thought it ended. When it ends, it ends.
I'm gonna put a note. Let me see.
Now, is there any paperwork I can get to, substantiate this? Because if I get another note in the mail, I'm going to have to go through all this, and some poor soul is going to have to deal with me coming back and being upset. And I don't...
I would call back. I work on Monday.
Okay.
I'll leave a note from my manager works tomorrow, so I'll leave a note for her.
Do you want me to call her?
And you could call her, or you can call me Monday.
I'll call you. I'd rather deal with you.
And see what she. And I'll leave a note to waive your fee because she never.
The $45 one, and then the 20-day cancellation, or the 2 months cancellation, $20 fee.
left a note in there for her. I'm also going to leave a note out here, and I'll text her and tell her to look at your
membership.
Membership, yeah.
Okay, so can I get at least her name and your name?
Her name is Emily. You get that?
All right.
And my name is Nick.
Nick.
You can put Nick L actually, because there's two Nicks.
Nick L?
Yeah.
Call
I'll show you in here.
Monday.
Yeah, call Monday. I'll show you in here.
Oh.
I canceled you in there. Your expiration date, cancel date. So you won't get, there will be no more billing. All we got to do is take care of that
$45 fee? Okay. But there's...
Does, you say your girlfriend or wife?
She is pay by month. So, can I get a copy of my contract to at least show her for my own records?
Yeah, let me look for it.
Her name, I can give you her name, but I'd love a copy of mine. I don't know if you can dig up hers. Yeah, it says. Waive $45 fee, had paid in full. FlexFit and contract should have ended 10/17/2014. Member paid ahead until September 2014.